have never seen me before, then you are in luck. You have my permission to be impressed. My name is Liberty V Justice, and there's no period in my V because my victories never end, and yours don't have to either, my friends. You are worth it. Me llamo Libertad V Justicia, no hay periote en mi V, porque mis victorias nunca acaben, y las tuyas no acaban tampoco, mis amigos. What is up, people? So check it out. Today, I want to document history. Today, Wednesday, May 8th, 2019, I truly became the wealthiest person to ever walk this planet. Okay. So it was a very simple thing, right? I was waiting for the train, and of course, I was dancing and singing. That's what I do. And I was really feeling Toby Mac. And this other passenger was really feeling it too, like a match. I was singing like a match. So some of the lyrics are like, if it's real, we gotta show it. If it's not, they sure gonna know it. We be burning for the world to see. So anyway, you and me, we gotta love, spark it up like a match, right? So he was dancing and hopping, bopping his head and stuff. Even though I don't think that he could hear my, the beat, just Toby's lyrics that I was singing, right? And it was, I mean, you could feel my energy, sure, right? So I felt good, like not a bit of nervousness in my body, even though, and a lot of times I usually do. And even though there were some people staring, even though like my throat sore and I didn't sound my best, I wasn't nervous. I was just like feeling it. So, and other people were feeling it's cool. So now everybody in LA, if you're in LA and you're watching this, then you're going to get the thing about the train. For everybody else, just stay in your seat, pay attention, check it out. All right. I want you to get a clearer picture. Okay. So in LA, the train comes about every 7 minutes. On the weekends, it's about every 10 minutes. Okay. So, I mean, what I'm saying, it's so easy to get around in LA, right? There are many buses and trains to the point that if a person were so inclined to not walk and they didn't want to walk, then you could do that. Okay. So, so the thing about LA is that even though the trains are a lot less packed than the buses, and even though there's many ways, and like I said, the train comes every 7 minutes, and on the weekends it's like every 10 minutes. But even though that's the case, they can get crowded like the buses too. But just because they come so often, if people were more prepared, they left the house a few minutes earlier. Now remember, 10 minutes maximum wait. Remember that, 10 minutes. So they could go to work if they were just prepared, left the house a little early. They can go to work or wherever they're going and still be there on time or even early if they just prepared. It's just a few minutes, right? So it used to be so frustrating to me, okay? It's so frustrating. I was so angry. But this is why I'm the wealthiest person to ever walk this planet. So, because today, when the train came, like for me, I want to get a certain seat on the train, right? Now I'm just happy to get a seat, So I used to want to get a certain seat, and I would try to rush too, so I can get that seat, okay? But now, today, the train comes, and they get in line, right? They're getting in line to get on the train. And I stand my ground, and I'm like, okay, look, I just stand right there, and I said, okay, now listen, y'all. I know you're going to do it anyway, but I just want to remind you, make sure that you get on the train before everybody else gets off, okay? Make sure you get on before the other passengers exit. Because, this is the last train to come ever in life. And I just kept laughing because there was this old guy that was looking at me and he was laughing too, right? But he really enjoyed it. But he was in the line, and he was in the back of the line. Now, if we're being real, the elders and the ladies should have been given preference and been at the front of the line, but they never think about that. See, the reason why, there's two reasons right there why people are poor. They only think of themselves because they hate themselves, which is kind of ironic. And B, they're not prepared. So there you go. So I waited. I just waited till everybody else got on the train. And I got on the train last, and I thought, I am patient, I am loving, I am wise, and I thank God for my joy. The fact that they were no longer, what they're doing no longer matters to me. Like, I'm not angry about the fact that everybody's trying to. It's not I'm not angry at the people. I'm angry. It has nothing to do with me. I was angry over the situation and then I was angry too about the fact that I couldn't. I felt like I couldn't make a difference. Like I can't change them, basically, which is true. I can change them with my actions, though. I'm being patient, loving, and wise. That's how I'm going to change this world. Change myself. If I'm angry, I'm just like everybody else. So I wasn't angry about it. I didn't try to stop them, and um, I'm also not cocky about it. Like I'm not like, haha, look at me, I'm better than you because I can. Wait, no, I'm happy to be where I'm at, though, and I'm happy to be the leader. So that's what means the most. Okay, Liberty's legends. You are legends. So thank you for watching and listening. And I say I'm a legend now. You're a legend if you're watching this. I owe everything that I have and everything that I am to, which means everything I have means my patience, my love, my joy. It's all for and because of you. So I thank you so much, and I appreciate you. There's really not much of a point to this because usually I'm trying to make a point to try to get you to implement something into your own lives. But I just want to thank you, and I'm sure everybody's going to get something out of this anyway. But I just want to thank you, and I want to thank Jesus, and I want to thank myself. Like I said, I'm documenting history today. That's all. I'm letting you know I'm on my way for and because of you to show you the way out. So I also have a podcast, which I'm going to try to turn this into an audio so I can put on my podcast. So if you're listening on the podcast, please come over to the YouTube channel. And if you're watching this on YouTube right now, please do me a favor, check out my podcast, and I'll put the links below. It would mean the world to me if you would support me on there because I'm actually getting paid like a penny for every time somebody listens. So I'm really excited that I actually am earning money for what I do now, which is actual work, which is writing out these podcasts and YouTube episodes. So thank you guys so much. And please continue to support me in that way and come back again. You hear now? All right. My name is Liberty V Justice, and there's no period in my V because my victories never end, and yours don't have to either, my friends. You are worth it. Me llamo Libertad V Justicia. No hay periota en mi V porque mis victorias nunca acaben y las tuyas no acaban tampoco, mis amigos. Vales mucho. Gracias.